Biafrans all over the world. Ihe nọzikwa kita bụ na good news, good news, good news. Ima on a recent one name Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ha gara Knesset ga meet.
And I aka here because now share this video Biafran to the world, Igbos to the world. Now we say the rules and others follow.
Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today is 19th day in the month of July in the year of 2026. Let your mind not be troubled. You see this message? I will give you the full clip. You are going to watch it. So just give me 2 minutes. Let me just summarize something, and I will allow you to watch it from beginning to the end. Because after the video, you will not hear my voice again because the video is almost 16 minutes video. So I don't want to bore you too much with a lot of talk. But the take back home and what you are going to expect from this clip, you just will need the small part of it, is that the Israeli Deputy Prime Minister, a woman, stood on her ground and said that she's not aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. That she's not aware that Biafrans have been passing through a lot. That her PA, which is personal assistant, that always on media, that always give them information on what is happening in the media, that never ever bring to her notice that her own people, her own blood people, the Jewish in Nigeria is suffering. She said Nehi Kaba. That as it stands now, she have already appended her signature. Don't forget, I told us on my first publication that I am going to bring this message. She appended her signature. Now she's going to persuade the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to also append his signature the same way he announced the recognition of Somaliland. So, and according to her, she said this is just like family reunion. That they are fighting for their families, for their fellow families that have been scattered all over the world. More or less like we need our families back. We need our families to be free from every oppressor that is holding them. Are you with me, my brothers? Ha ha ha! Something they happen. If you still believe we are on, if you still saying that we are online country, because I know Afonjas will not like this message, but we don't care. I repeat, we don't care. Let me just take a few comments, and then I will allow you to watch the video from beginning to the end. And as you are watching, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment. Make sure you share. Okay? Follow us on our social media handles, so that your village people will stop following you. If you like your village people to be following you, then don't follow us. But if you don't want them to be following you, endeavor to follow Okute Daily Talk too. And also Okute backup page on Facebook. And also on TikTok. Our only channel is Okute Daily Talk 2 on YouTube. Okay. Emmanuel said, I have a girlfriend. This is a nonsense story that has nothing to do with church. James Uche said, like Simon in the Bible, it is one of my life goals to see the actualization of Biafra, and I believe in the God I serve. Okay, according to this, I will say, my dear sister, Bible, Biafra is with me. Chinedi Mane said, must diplomatic move be displayed in public before your enemies? My brother, we are no more hiding. Let that enemies do their worst. We don't care. I repeat, we don't give the F word. We don't care. Let the enemies do the worst. I think we have hiding enough for these people. It is now time for we to showcase everything clear. If you are thinking that Israel is going to be missing words in recognizing Biafra, then you must be dreaming or you must be joking. For Biafra, freedom, my brother, it has been signed and said. In fact, the Almighty Chukwu have already endorsed it. Akwana stamp. Continue with your dreaming. We are coming. Paul Akwana said, I, Polunuso Akolu, support Biafra. All hail Biafra. We must all go. Okay. According to Henry Paul, he said, Biafrans, our sister, wife, another woman savior from Israel, namely Mrs. Rachel, is sent by the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim, the giver of life, the creator of heaven and earth, to free her brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. She is everything Biafra need at this time of the day. Okay, according to Chile, we say we have Elohim, we have Israel, we have America, good to go. In fact, we have everything that required for we to get our freedom. So I will allow you to just watch from beginning to the end. You will not hear my voice again, okay? Because I know most of us here, my voice irritates me, say I talk too much. Enjoy the rest of this video. We will come back here and our next publication. There's no more coming back to talk on this video again. Please, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching in advance. Bye for now, my wonderful people. When I go see hear my voice again on our next video.
Biafrans all over the world. Ihe nọzikwa kita bụ na good news, good news, good news. Ima on a recent one name Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ha gara Knesset ga meeting because of the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the freedom of Biafrans at large. O nwere okwu the chairman of the Knesset kwuru, the deputy chairman ihe o kwuru. O said that Biafrans, we want you to be free and you will be free. I'm gonna play the video. It's not like it's coming from me. It's coming from her direct, giving us complete assurance. Yes, you must be free. We want you to be free. Iha will open from a bloodline. is something that is coming from people that are related. This is families fighting for families. I'm going to read out the caption of this particular message. After reading it out, I'll now play the video. Kuno watch, yeah. Biafrans, we are going home. Don't panic. Don't listen to any other person. Don't listen to whatever they are saying outside the freedom of Biafra, because we know that we are going home. Let's go on. According to her, she said, Israelis Knesset deputy chairman sends powerful message to Biafrans. I saw this particular update from a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's junior brother's page, Prince Kanu. According to him, he said, breaking, Israelis Knesset deputy chairman sends powerful message to the people of Biafra. In the powerful moment captured at the Knesset, Mrs. Limo's son Hamalek, deputy chairman of the Israeli Knesset and member of the Foreign Affairs and Security Committee, stands with Biafran's delegates and declared. She stands with Biafran delegates and declared. You know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and some other members of 100 Men, you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he recently selected 100 men. So some members from them went to Israel. So it is in that meeting that they went in Israel at the Knesset, at their parliament, that this woman declared this particular thing. Let's listen. We want you to be safe. We want to be safe, and we can do it together. We can do it together. This is a dear friends, we are going home. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, we are going home. I continue. For those who understand the weight, the heroine of Israel, who has been the IPOB since day one, is telling the world that Biafrans must be protected and saved. Israel sees us as flesh and blood. This is not ordinary diplomacy. This is family standing up for family. This is family standing up for family. Biafrans all over the world, we are going home. This is what they declared. We want you to be free, and you must be free. You know how powerful that statement is. They stand with us. Something to you call Geru. I told you people in my previous video, when we will see that a pay horror, be home for us also. Bukoni si Ogandoga, which is Benji. Everything agugopa. Benji tinye hanaka. Just one statement to that. Church habasa. Nigeria yasa. Nigeria yasa. Umibo. This news just they sweet me. Biafra na atomo ke echi adro. On atomo on them knock or kita. Umibo. Let's watch the video. I want you to be safe.
We can do it together.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. This was her statement. You must be free. We are standing with you. You must be free. These are brothers fighting for brothers. Anyway, there is another particular video I'm going to play for you. This particular video is talking about Nigeria and their life. Okay? You know, whenever you see a video talking about the genocide, I want you to always share it. About all these people, about all these Boko Haram, all these bandits, I want you to share it because it's working in our favor. I'm telling you the truth. It's working. God is using everything to, enhance our living Nigeria. So, share and make sure you watch this particular video from beginning to the end. Basarande Nigeria na kahasiwe, Anyway, let's watch the video.
The theme of this edition of State Affairs is Ali Modu Sharif, the man who created Boko Haram, the Modu Sharif story, and the story of Boko Haram. In early 2000s, Borno State was a powder keg. We talk about decades of poverty, decades of disenfranchisement. We talk about the growing influence of radical Salafist ideology. And these were the conditions that created the room for extremism in Borno State. Muhammad Yusuf, a young and magnetic cleric, he had gathered a devoted following, made up mostly of disenchanted young persons, and they called themselves the Yusufia movement. That was the precursor to what the world would later come to know as Boko Haram. They were angry, they were organized, and they were a sleeping electoral giant. They loved their leader, Muhammad Yusuf. Across the political divide, Ali Modu Sharif was a man with a problem. He wanted to be the governor of Borno State, but he was challenging the incumbent Mala Kachala. Ali Modu Sharif needed votes, and he knew exactly where to find them. In a calculated move, a move that would shape Nigeria's destiny for decades to come. You know what Sharif did? Reports have it that he approached Muhammad Yusuf and they forged a pact. The terms were simple. Yusuf's followers would deliver their massive voting bloc to Sharif's campaign, and in return, Sharif would implement full Sharia law in Borno State and give one of Yusuf's disciples a coveted position in his cabinet. That was the deal. A simple deal, right? It is politics. You acquire power by all means. That's the game. Who wants to play politics? We are playing politics. Let's play. Remember the subject of the class? Ali Modu Sharif, the man who created Boko Haram. Ali Modu Sharif, the man who created Boko Haram. That is what we are treating. The man who created Boko Haram. It is the story of politics, how politics leads to violence. Let's dig into it. Ali Modu Sharif was a man with a problem. He wanted to be governor. He was challenging the incumbent Malaka Chala. By this time, Obasanjo had frustrated Malaka Chala. By this time, Malaka Chala was struggling to get a platform. Ali Modu Sharif was not a member of the PDP. He was a member of the All Nigeria People's Party, ANPP. But Obasanjo seemed to like him. While a member of ANPP, the president, a member of PDP, liked him. It is the Ali Modu Sharif story. It is about learning from the stories. Remember the deal? Sharif approached Muhammad Yusuf and forged a pact. The terms were simple. Yusuf's followers would deliver their massive voting bloc to Sharif, and in return, Sharif would implement full Sharia law in Borno State and give one of Yusuf's disciples a coveted position in his cabinet. The marriage of convenience was sealed. Yusuf's followers threw their weight behind Sharif. They publicly attacked Kachala as a bad Muslim. They campaigned vigorously for their new political ally, Modu Sharif. Sharif won the election in 2003. He assumed office. But, as we shall see, he had no intention of keeping his promises to Yusuf. Is that not politics? Mind you, the first installment of the deal was delivered. Sharif created a Ministry of Religious Affairs and appointed Alhaji Bujifoy, Muhammad Yusuf's National Secretary, as the commissioner. So he kept that part of the bargain. He appointed Alhaji Bujifoy, Muhammad Yusuf's National Secretary, as the commissioner of the Ministry of Religious Affairs. On the surface, it appeared that Sharif was honoring his commitment. But the full and rigorous implementation of Sharia law, including traditional criminal punishments like amputation and stoning, was abandoned. Sharif limited the Sharia courts to civil and social matters, effectively neutering the very system that brought him to power. Yusuf, realizing he had been used, began directing fiery sermons against Sharif's government from his mosque. He branded the governor an apostate, and the relationship soured. In 2007, Bujifoy resigned from Modu Sharif's government in protest. By this, the sect severed all ties with the Sharif administration. By then, the damage was already done. Boko Haram is also a product of politics. Nigeria's politics, represented by Ali Modu Sharif. The alliance with Sharif had done more than just legitimizing Yusuf's movement. It had given the sect a taste of political power. It has given the sect access to state resources.